And we've got a Kano game. We like Kano game. Kano game fun. Get all my arcane barrier in. And then all my potions in. And then all these blue cats in. And then we take the fellings and the root bounds out. I'm tempted to play the grave keepings into it almost because they're slightly more playable than some of the stuff. Shelters are weird. I'm definitely taking one out because I can, but like they'll do. We'll go with that. That's fine. Not much to do on turn one, unfortunately. Have your first turn, Kano. Oh, lovely. No, I didn't care about Arsenal in that particularly, and I got an Alluvian Constellar counter, so I'll be happy with that. This came in because it's blue, in case anyone's wondering. It is blue and he is Kano, and that is actually all I give a shit about. Turn these off while we're on it. I almost always forget to turn them off before the first trigger and then go to the metacarpet stuff. I am willing to Arsenal one of those because at some point I will throw it at him. He's building a lot of board. Cool. I'm actually going to throw this now, because then I can put one of these to Arsenal, which I'd prefer. Just having to chase the dog around the house because he decided downstairs is good barky time. Big. These, by the way, are surprisingly good in the Kano match. Because they obviously top up your arcane barrier, which is nice. This is obviously enough defence basically on its own. Willing to let a rampant go. I don't need one this early and such. Good ponder token. Ooh, that's a bad hand. Right, nobody tell him that nobody tell him about my really bad hand. Yeah, I'm just going to take it. Should have used the shelter, to be honest, I think. Oh well. I'm going to act like I have a plan. Also, my plan is to not get absolutely gassed in his turn. Well, in my turn, should I say. My turn, his turn, they're all the same turns. Come on, pyjamas, zap him. Just want to try and force him to commit into preventing this damage, and then, because once he started doing that, he's less likely to be able to combo me. You know, I'm going to hemorrhage damage this turn, unfortunately. Not that much, though, because he's using his hand for prevention, which is good for me. I attempt to end my turn here, because I want to prevent this, basically. And I think he's going to try and cast it, because why else would he banish it? I mean, it's only doing one, so maybe I just throw the snap back in. I don't think that's a blue left. No, it was. I think. That's weird. I guess he wants to play something still. Oh, I guess he wants to moon me. That's absolutely fine. Important thing is we got some arcane damage in, so he lost some life and I did not actually lose that much. And we are through the turn of awful reds. Because, ugh, 4 reds. Okay. Let's go tree, light him up. This should just take a blue off him. Yeah, you can do whatever you were just doing, mate. This is done, isn't he? I'm wanting him to AB3 this, and then I can just play my energy potion and look at doing something good with the channel next turn. It's kind of chipping him rather than trying to actually kill him with that, and it's also the fact this Ring of Roses is going to keep creating value. But this gives me a lot of protection because I've now got, you know, AB2 off an empty hand or a red hand or whatever. This is good. Can like pulse him or something. Just having a quick think. I've got AB4, but it's not easy to use. Do I use the mental block up? Yeah. Yeah, I do. So there is logic here. I'm going to throw the flare at him. It's mostly that it leaves another card in my hand. It's also that should he try and combo here, smelling blood, I do have this pulsing ether to respond with and get a lot of damage on him, which I will gladly take as an option. It also means that this ponder token gives me a choice of cards, which I think is good. But yeah, basically by leaving 2 floating, I'm threatening being able to AB4 as well, which is, you know, hopefully going to stop him trying to do anything silly, but you never know. This is all just like weird wizard mind games. Yeah, fair enough. Yay, counters. That's 2 good cards together. We'll put Snap back to Arsenal, I think. It's kind of an either-either thing. It is tempting to use this rampant growth up at this point. Because playing it doesn't do much. And I don't think I'm going to clear that Snapcaster out for a couple of turns, so like I don't want that in my hand long term. My only question here is there anything I want to do special, or am I fine with what I've got? There's no reason not to try Insurgent. It's just pressure and pressure on his hand, and you know, making him start using resources for Arcane Barrier before I come in is pretty nice. Like you can sort of see there, and then we're going to go for pulsing, just pulsing, because again we're trying to. Actually, hang on. I'm going to do both. I think I can get away with both here because I have this blue and I have this potion. I feel pretty comfortable. Claw a little bit of life back is good. Like, we're trying to keep ourselves healthy enough that he has to big combo. And I eventually want to kill him with quite a small aggression. Would be my ideal. That's interesting. I can't keep both of these. That may seem weird because of the resource thing, but I'm more bothered about these counters. I'm going to take a little risk here. That's all I'm going to go for. Don't need to push it further. Got my tree in play. Next turn can be a fairly big turn, probably. I'm deliberately not doing this, by the way, because I want it possibly in my turn more, and I don't think I'm going to be... I might play the snapback. We have the pulse and ether down there, don't we? So yeah, we can do stuff. I should have hit both on that, but it's irrelevant, mostly. I'm deliberately putting one of those in the bin because I've pitched the others and I want one of them saved. So... well, that's all the mind blocks, it does something. This is okay. Ooh. That's fun. So he gets a big hand. The question is, do I just take the extra 3? The extra 3 lets me do more. Might block with the plough. Yeah. Trying to take cars off with that. So we didn't take it, okay? Do your worst. Thing is, I've got him down to 11, which is a good place to be because I've got very good chances of just killing him if he tries to combo. But we'll see. Yeah, there's the wildfire. We've got energy potions to live with, which is the awkward bit. Maybe I should have shrunk this a little bit. I should have, really. I was hoping he'd go for the other wildfire. He's still got his energy potions left. That's an absolute pain in the ass. Maybe I should have gone for blocking this all. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say he had AB1 left, right? So I think he was going to be on 1 life if he prevented 1. Which is the problem, right? I think I can't see the life total anymore, which is really, really helpful, right? I think by my count I was 1 off killing him if he AB'd. I might be wrong. That's what I was going to check, basically. If it was I had a Metacarpus, actually, so I think it was lethal. Yeah, I could have turned Metacarpus on, I could have just grilled him, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, that was the game. I think he was on 12 or 13, something like that, right? He'd got his AMP 7, so I was going to pick up the Pulsing Ether. Use that to throw 11, 12. Yeah, I think he'd have lived. I think. It's an interesting one. As I say, I think he might have been alive, and he might have actually been able to kill me off that nonsense. But we will now never know. When I'd mathed it, basically, I was going to let the thing resolve, because I'd have to, basically. Just let him hit me with the open the floodgates, which would have been for 8. You know, I had a lot of life to soak it, so he'd have drawn 2 cards. He'd be in exactly the same position of being able to AB. You know, he doesn't gain any prevention. And I just ride it out and see if he wildfires. And once he's finished throwing shit, I probably prop boots and ride his lethal wildfire, because I can. Leaves him on like absolutely fuck all life, and then on my turn I just try and jazz him. But yeah, I think he could have not scooped, and he may have been surprised with at least what he'd have done. I don't know that he'd have won, but I think he'd have got a lot of damage in. But you know, interesting game anyway. I'll see you in the next one.